A couple of weeks ago, I can't remember what call we were on, but something came up about meditation. And someone had some questions about meditation. And so I had mentioned, sometime in December, that I would do a product spotlight on meditation and how you can use essential oils with meditation. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So the first thing is, and some people say meditation, and some people say mindfulness, and they're closely related, but they're not. Mindfulness can be meditation, but meditation is not necessarily mindfulness. So deep meditation is not about stopping your thoughts, which that's a really good thing because my brain doesn't stop. Rather, excuse me, it is the ability not to get lost in your thoughts, but to maintain a steady focus on an object of your attention. For example, your breath, sensations in your body, a mantra, or a candle flame. While maintaining this focus, thoughts can and will arise, but rather than mentally following them down a rabbit hole, do any of you follow rabbit holes? Or I call it squirrel brain, where you go, I've got great squirrel brain and I find rabbit holes. Rather than mentally following them down the rabbit hole, in meditation, we notice them, allow them to pass, and continue our focus. Through practice, we can become better at this and find that we can apply this same behavior in everyday life, which can feel deeply relaxing and blissful. If we can do it so that we're not focusing on some of these things, then it's just letting go of the stress, and that makes life better. All meditation practices require that you quiet and focus your mind and calm your body. Meditation helps us reduce stress by detaching temporarily from the pressures and problems that come with everyday living. When we quiet the internal chatter, we can be more in the present moment, experiencing more personal awareness of our mind-body connections. Having a momentary opportunity to quietly separate from our hectic daily pace and issues, we return to them refreshed and with an awareness of their relative importance in our lives. Meditation can also help us learn and practice focus and mental discipline. Too often, our busy minds run in many directions and create a scattered mindset, squirrel brain. By focusing on our breathing or on a particular sound, word, or thought, we train the mind to stay in one place. Eventually, this training helps us learn to focus our mind and energies on the more meaningful thoughts, issues, and goals in our lives. So some of the things that meditation can help us with is it can alleviate stress, reduce anxiety, overcome depression, improve concentration, experience more ease and joy in life, become more aware of, and live in the present moment. And all of those, I think, are worthwhile goals for us. John Lennon once famously said, "Life is what happens to you while you are busy making other plans." I'm sure we've all heard that. I'm sure we've all experienced that. Becoming more aware of the present moment means that you are more open to the experiences of your life and to others around you. So with this, I'm sure that I don't have to super point out how essential oils could help. All of us know the power of essential oils and the gift they are to us, and the emotional power and spiritual power and gifts that they can give us. So essential oils are powerful and effective tools for enhancing meditation and have been used for thousands of years around the world. In addition to acting on the physical body to induce states of calm, essential oils can help still the mind so we can access higher experiences in our meditations and daily lives. I think you've all heard me say that balance is a chill pill in a bottle, which for me it is. With the way this morning was going, I quickly added Adaptive and Citrus Bliss to my diffuser because I was in tears and I needed to chill out. And it has helped. I'm not in tears anymore, at least yet. Whether your meditation is for spiritual, emotional, mental, or physical benefits, doTerra essential oils can help support and strengthen your practice. A good method of using essential oils in a meditation practice is with a diffuser. You can add a few drops to your diffuser before you begin, and it will help support you in calming your mind and quieting it down. If a diffuser is not available, simply place a few drops into the palms of your hands and breathe in several long, deep breaths before beginning your meditation. You can repeat this throughout your meditation as you feel the need. One of the things that I have started doing, depending on what the oil is and what the situation is this is my roller of Citrus Bliss. And sometimes I'll just swipe it on my upper lip. So it's right there by my nose, and it's just, helping me up close and personal. You can also apply essential oils topically on the bottoms of your feet before you begin your meditations. Excuse me. Research has shown that this area of the body has an effective pathway to the bloodstream. So, okay. Okay, good. Okay, you can see there's more than just a few oils that are really helpful in meditation. The Affirm, Anchor, and Arise are the yoga collection, and you can buy them as a collection, or you can buy them separately. And I've done product spotlights on at least 2 of them, and possibly all 3. Now, something that to let you chuckle at is I had this whole list all done, and I realized I'd left some out. So I went through and had to rearrange it and do everything to get the 3 that I left out. And then I thought, duh, you left out Northern Escape and Midnight Forest. So these 2 are not in alphabetical order, but at 1 this morning, I just didn't have the mental stamina or the desire to go and redo all of this. So those 2 are out of order. The rest of them are in alphabetical order. You'll also see that there are quite a few of the either the children's oils, the Calmer, the Steady, and Thinker, and the emotional oils, Console, Forgive, Peace, Passion, Motivate. So most of the emotional oils are in this list. So, and the guaiac wood, I've done a product spotlight on. It's very good for just helping you become centered. Balance and Adaptive are very grounding. Really, any of the tree oils are going to be very grounding and helpful to you. So we are going to look at where do you start? And we're actually going to start at the bottom of the list and then go back up to the top. One of the things when you, and you can Google meditation and you'll come up with jillions of things, but there are some good ones, and I put in a couple of links that I'm going to send you all of this that will tell you the basics of meditation. One of the things is to close your, get your phone so it's not where you can see it, or the light isn't reflecting and you don't hear the dings or the rings or the, any of the alerts that go off. So get yourself in a quiet space, and I'm going to add a little side to that, but a quiet space, close your eyes and just breathe. Just take lots of calm, deep breaths and especially with your eyes closed, it just helps you bring yourself down into yourself. In the middle of the night, I woke up, and I will try to find this and then I will send it to you. But there is a method of breath control that they have you do different patterns of breathing, and the net result is that you can hold your breath. Some people can hold their breath for like up to 3 minutes. I personally don't have any desire to be able to do that. But from whatever this system, this method is called, there have been lots of really good benefits from it. So I will try to find that, and probably some of you will have heard of it, and others, I'll get you the name and you can Google it and find out what it is. But just breathing will help you calm and helps and empty your mind. You can search YouTube, and I put in meditation music, and there are lots of different sites that are that have gorgeous music that really is it's just relaxing, calming music. It's not a symphony. It's not, there aren't words. It's just patterns of music that are just very soothing. I have been in places where people have done guided meditations. And what those are is if someone, and all the ones I've experienced, the person has had a very soothing voice. And they'll have you close your eyes, put your hand on your heart oftentimes, take a few deep breaths, and then they will talk you through, imagine this, now see this in your mind. Now, go through that. One that is, that I don't have it right here, but essentially it is close your eyes and breathe and focus on a balloon and see what color balloon you see in your mind. Now, in that balloon, put all of your angry feelings and just blow them into that balloon, like you're blowing the balloon up. Just see all the anger, the pent up, the stress, whatever you're dealing with, blow it into that balloon. Then now watch yourself let go of that balloon, and it flies way up into the sky, and it flies way away, and you can't even see it anymore. And all of your frustrations, all of your stresses have gone away in that balloon. But now picture that you see a whole bunch of white balloons descending and coming back to you. And these white balloons are just glowing, and you can feel the glow of their light coming in, and it kind of surrounds you with light. And as you watch them and ponder on them, then you can feel that light going down into your heart. Take another couple of deep breaths and open your eyes. That was not a great example of a guided meditation, but that is the idea. And if you are really visualizing that, it really can work with you. And there are guided meditations. And here again, my brain, I really miss my brain. Within the last month, I have been in a class, on a webinar, something where somebody gave me the name of somebody that you can look up on YouTube that does guided meditations that are wonderful. And when I was looking last night, I couldn't find it. When I find it, I will send it to all of you. So, and there are different apps that you can get on your phone, some free ones and some that cost. that you can put on your phone that have the soothing music. Some of them have guided meditations. Some of them are pretty expensive. I go for the free ones. Some of them that you might have heard of are Calm. That has, I think, a free version and a paid version. I have got Insight Timer. I believe that is free. There's one that's just called Meditation App. One of the links I'm going to send you is one from Oprah that she goes through and she evaluates and tells you about the different, what her top 10 meditation apps are or something. So you're going to be getting that. So now let's go back to the top of the list. Is one of the things is daily affirmations. Positive self-talk may seem simple, but adds value to your life. You can begin by practicing daily affirmations. Use constructive statements to help validate your sense of self-esteem and quiet negative thoughts. This is a tip. For an aromatic boost, apply a few drops of balance to your neck, wrists, or the bottoms of your feet for a peaceful and grounding aroma while you build yourself up at the start of each day. The fresh and woody fragrance promotes an atmosphere of relaxation, especially when meditating. Really, any of that list of oils will help you do the same thing. One of the things with daily affirmations are having them be I am statements. I am confident. I am a marvelous wellness advocate. I am happy. I am calm. You know, I am statements are really good for daily affirmations. There are lots of them that you can find for them, but if you get in the daily practice of daily repeating those to yourself, they sink into your mind and it helps. So another one is mindful journaling. Mindful journaling is another method for ruminating on your thoughts. Ruminating is just where you really are focusing on them. Sometimes ruminating can be bad when you just go over and over and over the same detrimental, non-helpful thing. But ruminating can be good if it's the right kind of ruminating. Journaling is a meditative process that provides a vehicle to examine what's going on inside your head and heart. Applying this exercise daily allows you to better understand yourself while letting go of negative thinking and energy. So one of the oils any of those oils are going to work, but peace is especially helpful in this, that creating a calm, relaxing environment as you journal. One of the things with mindful journaling is a gratitude journal. And just when you're calming down and you're coming into yourself, just remind yourself of 2 or 3 things. If it's been a really bad day, find one thing that was good about the day. Find one thing that you can be grateful for. 3 to 5 is better. But just feeling gratitude is great for centering us, grounding us, getting the stress out of our minds, and us being able to focus more. Another good way is yoga. I know Ida does yoga. I keep thinking that I'm going to start doing it, and so far I haven't. But just some of their poses and the principles behind yoga are a very relaxing, calming, focusing thing. In the notes I'm going to send you, there is a recipe for a DIY yoga mat spray that you can use it. From time to time, we've talked about forest bathing. Forest bathing is going out into nature. If you live where Carla does, and that there are trees and forests around you, you can go out, Carla can go out in her neighborhood or in the area and be in a forest. I can't do that, but just even going outside and feeling, standing on your grass in bare feet. Not in the winter, the grass is not going to feel very comfortable, but in the summer, go out and just having your feet in the grass or the dirt is soothing and calming and grounding. We've talked about them before with Northern Escape and with Midnight Forest, that you can have a forest bathing experience in your home if you're diffusing those. And there's been lots of research on it where they have gotten a group of people and they've taken like their heart rate and their breathing rate and a lot of other things that kind of monitor how uptight they are or are not. And then they go into the forest for a half an hour and come back out and they do those same measurements. And some of the stress levels they've found are decreased by 50%. So if you can get the forest bathing experience in your house or out in your yard, applying the oil, those will all help. The other thing is doTerra actually has quite a few podcasts about meditation or mindfulness. And I've got the links to all of those that you can watch. Some of them are ones that are Essential Oil Solutions podcasts. There was one that is an online oil oasis that talks about yoga and you, meditation, and Pilates. So there's lots of sources that I'm going to give you that you can go and look at and try to find. So after talking about all these things, I'm hoping you can see how taking time to meditate can make a busy schedule a little less daunting. Meditating regularly creates a sense of harmony and promotes positive thinking. Whether that means creating a habit of daily affirmations, mindful journaling, or practicing yoga, taking time for yourself lightens the burdens of every day and creates much needed balance in daily life. Especially when you incorporate peaceful, supportive aromas, your meditation can help you conquer the day. One of the things that, again, I thought of, I think this morning, really early, was in a class or something that I was listening to, and they were talking about meditation and calming your brain. Someone shared the experience of a daughter who got in a car wreck, and it was a really bad car wreck. And the paramedics and the ambulance and stuff got there, and they were just amazed that this girl was not totally freaking out. And her mom was talking to her later about it, and she said, "Mom, I just remembered what you told me, and I started counting backwards." And just starting at 100 or wherever you want is to counting backwards focuses your mind on one thing. And it's like when we were talking at the first, if you focus on a candle, if you focus on a thought, if you focus on one affirmation and just repeat it over and over, if you focus on your happy place. One of my happy places is up in Angel Fire. And so I can close my eyes and just imagine that I'm up in Angel Fire in the forest. So there's so many things to do. And I'm not an expert in meditation. I kind of go in and out of using it, but I know it can be helpful. And I know that as you practice it, you can get better. So I'm hoping this has been helpful. I'm going to send you some diffuser blends for meditation. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. One of them has really good blends, but it's really hard to read. It's one from doTerra. And this morning, I'm actually going to see, before I send this out, if I can find a better copy of it for you. But there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 different meditation blends that you can use that I will send to you. So practice, go and listen to some of the podcasts. They are really excellent. I remember listening to them when they first came out, and they've got some really good things in them. So go good luck. And like I say, I hope that this is helpful for you.